everyone, today's video is about when you sleep on the couch after an argument. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And yes, I finally did a haiku video. Just how much I missed haiku. Like I've been watching it and I don't read fics, so I'm just gonna read it right here. Read it right here. Okay, so let's begin. Kenma Kazim. Even though Kenma usually remained calm and collected, he was known to have his fiery moments. Still, he made sure that he never acted like this towards you. As a result, when the two of you were having an argument, he didn't like how he was coming off as cold and uncaring. Kenma took a deep breath, burying his face into his hands. Without frustration, you know what, Wayan? We're getting nowhere. Let's just get some sleep. He murmurs, making his way out of the living room. But he stays in the living room, choosing to sleep on the couch instead of with your boyfriend. What he didn't realize was that Kenma didn't go straight to your bedroom. Instead, he went into his office to stream as a way to calm down. Kenma streamed for hours, and during this time he kept waiting at the back of his mind. After going through your argument for the 100th time, Kenma knew that he should probably apologize in the morning. When he ended his stream, he made his way to the kitchen to grab a glass of water. But when he entered the living room, he noticed that one of the lamps were still on. And then he saw you, sleeping on the couch, curled up in one of his hoodies. He didn't know what to think. Why were you sleeping there in the first place? He then realized that you made the decision to sleep on the couch and not with him in your bedroom because you were just upset. Needless to say, he felt guilty since he was streaming for hours while you were here alone. Honestly, he would carry you back to bed. But he's pretty exhausted and does not trust himself to do so. So instead, he grabs a blanket and a pillow and decides to lay down with you on the couch. Adjusting your head so he could slip a pillow under was a real challenge. But he managed to do so without waking you up. Then, Emma curled up next to you, wrapping his arms around you and enveloping you. He still needed to apologize. But for now, he needed you to be in his arms. Kageyama. The sister was known to have a short temper, and this was no exception to arguments you had with him. He didn't mean to be so brash towards you, but it was a habit of him to be like this. But you had enough with that. Tabio, I think we should just go to sleep. You muttered. Kageyama almost calls out to you for ignoring the situation. But he's tired too, so he just grumbles to himself, making his way to the bedroom. He plops down in the bed, exhausted from the day. He honestly does fall asleep, but only for 10 minutes. And when he woke up, the light of the bedroom was still on and you were next to him. When he sits up, he sees you grabbing a spare blanket from the closet, frozen in place when you make eye contact with him. Why do you need an extra blanket? It's not that cold. He yawns. I'm going to sleep on the couch. You murmur, making your way out of the bedroom. But Kageyama reacts quickly, and before you can even set out a foot of the room, he grabs you and pulls you back to bed. Tobio, let go! You yell, trying to break free. But he only wraps his arms around you tighter. No, don't be ridiculous, Wyatt. Why would you even want to sleep on the couch when you have a bed? He sighs, closing his eyes and waiting for you to calm down. But you don't. Because I don't want to sleep next to you tonight. You cry out, and Kageyama's eyes open immediately. He retracts his arms from you and sits up. Was the fight that bad? Did he anger you? So much that you didn't want to be near him? Suddenly, He felt like the world's worst person. To push you to such a state, he knew he messed up. You look at him, tears running to spill from your eyes. I I didn't realize you were that angry with me. You do know that I love you, right? Kageyama panics, as annoying as the argument was. He wanted to make sure that at the end of the day, you were the only thing he really cared about. I love you too, Tabio. It's just that, with what you said earlier, Bayan, I say a lot of stupid shit that I don't mean, especially when I'm frustrated, and I don't express things properly, but please. His voice trails off, not knowing how else to convey to you what you mean to him. And you knew this. In fact, even admitting that was a large feat for him. You lay back down in the bed with Kageyama following suit, still wary. But as you sigh and wrap your arms around him, he is reassured. He gives you a quick kiss. We can talk more in the morning, but at the end of it, I love you so much, Ryan. I just wanted you to know. And you did know. No silly argument could change that fact. Oikawa. Arguments with Oikawa can be stressful because it's pretty clear he knows what the issue is, but sometimes his pride just gets in the way of admitting his wrongs. During your lastest argument, he accidentally snapped at you for being too much, and how he already knows what you told him. He calms down for a bit, but doesn't realize how his words stung you. Let's just go to bed. He sighs and makes way towards your bedroom. Your eyes really hurt, and it feels just wrong to go to bed during this entire thing. So instead, you lay down on the couch to sleep. But Aiko is still awake in bed, just scrolling through his phone waiting for you to come in. After some time of mindlessly going through social media, it finally hits him that he's been waiting for a long time. He'd sort of thought that you were still right up and just didn't want to go to sleep right now, so he heads out to the living room to get you to the bed. Lion-chan, come on, time to go to sleep. You can't just stay up, that's not good. He stops talking the moment he sees you fast asleep on the couch. And now he's freaking out. It's not that he didn't want to sleep, it's that he didn't want to sleep with him. Which says a lot about how you currently feel about him and your argument. He panics and rushes over to the couch to wake you up. What? What do you want to? You grin, keeping your eyes shut. I'm sorry, he says, throwing his arms around you. What? You're starting to wake up more, but you definitely heard him apologize. I said I'm sorry. I don't want to argue more if it means you're refusing to sleep in the same bed as me. You're now fully awake and look at your boyfriend, and you can see the alarm in his expression. He's just too scared to lose you, and he's afraid that if he lets you sleep on the couch just this once, then things will go downhill from there. But that's discussion for another day. You look at your boyfriend, and you can tell how sincere he's being with his apology. So you lift your arms up, and he carries you back to bed. We still have to talk about it in the morning, you know. You mumble. Mm-hmm. He hums before pulling you closer to him. He doesn't care about that all too much because he knows you two will be alright in the morning. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Goodbye.